Hi, my name is Tanya and I'm here to talk yarn today. Today I have some KnitCrate yarn I purchased from their recent sale. Amazing stuff. It came out to about $6, like $5 and something, like I think $5.70, $5.80 per skein, which is amazing. Some of them were a little bit more, like some of them came to $5 something, someone came to $6, but on average it was about $5.70 something cents. Wow, for some gorgeous yarn. So let me show you some of the stuff I got. It was too much, but frankly, I'm starting to wind down on my KnitCrate. I'm going to stop getting it soon, probably around November or so. I should be all the way done. So, building my stash. So here we are. I have here one of the colorways I went with the number of the Vidalana Oasis yarns. I think these are really pretty. The color is, ooh, I just dropped one. The color is Tucson. It's 50% alpaca wool, 25% Peruvian Highland, merino wool blend, and 25% Surrey alpaca. It's DK weight and 252 yards. It's all made in Peru and it's hand washed gently. Unbelievably beautiful. I actually saw the scarf pattern that went with this and I was like, I have to make that. It's so pretty. And so it's gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. You can see that it's kind of a burnt, sort of a, not a burnt orange, but not a bright red, but kind of a, I can't think of the right word for it, but it's beautiful and it has lots of depth of color to it. So I can't wait to make something out of that. Now, where's one of my other Oasises? I got this one. I got a 5-pack of this one. I am a blue person. I love blues. And I avoided this for a little while and I was like, look, no. Okay, no, no. And then I went, okay, yes. I mean, it really, at under $6 a skein of this beautiful yarn, I just couldn't. It's a beautiful tealish blue and it has, I don't know if you can see the beauty of the colors in this. It has some lighter parts, and it has almost speckles in it. Oh, I love this yarn. So this one's Casablanca and I love it. I can't wait to make something with that. So that's another Oasis color I got. Let's see. I thought I got 3. Oh, I did, but it's in a big package. That one's Chill. Here's the Oasis. Oh dear. I am a big fan. I got a 10-pack of this one because I'm going to make myself a beautiful cardigan or sweater. I was at cardigan at first, but I just got a book with some beautiful patterns. And so now I'm thinking maybe sweater, but we'll see when it happens. This color is Phoenix. It's the same Vidalana Oasis. And I don't know if you can see, it's almost, I remember when I was young, I colored my hair black with sort of a purple top to it. Oh, I can't remember the name of what I used to buy to do my purples, but it was a black purple and it was beautiful in my hair and it's beautiful in this. Oh my goodness. So it's black-ish. It's either black or dark purple, depending on, I guess, how you see it, but it is beautiful. Oh my goodness. I think that inside it looks almost blackish, but when you get it out in the sun, that is going to be stunning. Really, really pretty. I'm so glad I got the 10-pack and not just a shawl's worth of this. I am so excited to have something I can wear all the time made of that. All right, so that is my beautiful, oh, the color was Phoenix on that. Beautiful. And I think that's all my Vidalana Oasis colors. I obviously went a little crazy on those. I also did the Audine Wool's Bloom. This one is Blue Agave. It's very pretty. You can see the depth of color in the chains. I already had this. I just wanted more of it to do a bigger project. But can you see the teal, the light teal to darker teal, kind of blue? It's so pretty. There's such a depth of color. And the chain is really beautiful on it. So I'm super excited. This is 80% alpaca wool, 10% silk, and 10% camel. Excuse me. I think there's fur flying in here. 231 yards, and it is also hand washed gently. It's made in Peru. Oh, it's so pretty. So I got 4 more of these, and I already have 2. So that's enough for me to make a pretty little sweater type thing. Not a full sweater, but a bolero shawl thing. Not shawl. I'm not going to go shawl with this one. All right, so that stunning. I got another bloom. Oh, I think I ordered another bloom and they were out of it. It was a beautiful color. They haven't told me whether they can get it in later or not for me yet, so I'll find out. Otherwise, I'll just get a refund. Here's something that's sort of similar. This one is beautiful, again, with the gorgeous blues. I guess that's why it's similar to me, is it's such a pretty blue. Amazingly soft. This is so soft. I mean, the others are soft too, but this, I touch it and I just want to pet it. It's so pettable. I don't know if you can see my shirt, but when I first unboxed these to pile them so they'd be easy for me to organize and show, I got it all over me because I can't help it. Some of them you just have to hug. And this is one you have to hug. You just have to squish it and hug it. So this one is Audine Wool's Mellow. It's so pretty. I already had 2 of these and I bought 5 more because I wanted something that I could wear as a garment with it because it's so soft and so pretty. I can't wait to have it on something that I'll wear. The color's called Cordial. It is 80% Hayukaya alpaca, 20% tencel. It's bulky weight. I have just the pattern for it. It's 125 yards. It's custom made in Peru. Another hand washed gently. Oh, I don't know if you can see all the colors in this. It seems almost to have a purple hue to it too. Not a full purple color. And then almost some sort of whitish or tannish. Oh, it is just beautiful. So I can't wait to make something out of this too. Oh my goodness, I got so much yarn. Yay. Okay, the one I'm most excited right now I'm going to share next. It's the Uru Chunk. I got this and never made anything with it, and I was like, that is just ridiculous. I didn't like the pattern that came with it. I liked it, but not for me, because I live in a really warm climate where it doesn't get, I mean, it gets cold during the winter to me, but I suspect to half the country it would be like summertime weather here during the winter. And so I didn't necessarily want something with it, but then I started making a cowl with the gray color. Unbelievably beautiful. I haven't finished it because I had to go, I'm having a block with crochet right now. I don't know if that's ever happened to you, but I am into knitting right now. So I went back to my knitting project that's set aside for over a year, and I just don't want to pick up a crochet hook. I suspect when I finally finish that knitting project, because I'm starting to get tired of knitting, but I'm like, that's it. I'm going to finish this thing, and it's coming along so beautifully that I'm going to finish knitting for a little while, and then hopefully I get back to my crochet. But this is such a nice yarn to work with. It's very soft. I have some wools back there that are about this size, that are super rough, that I'm gonna make baskets with someday. But this one is so soft and so lovely. And I think it's because it is 82% merino wool, but it's also 18% Peruvian Pima cotton. And it's obviously super bulky. There's 109 yards in this. I think they might still have this one. It's machine wash, gentle cycle, and it's made, doesn't say where it's made, it just says it's made exclusively for KnitCrate. But I love it. If you get a chance to get the chunk, if it's not all sold out, and you like working with the bulky yarns, this is actually really pleasant to work with. So I wasn't sure it would be, so I've been avoiding it, and I was wrong. I really liked working with it. The next one is something that I got 2 of these in my KnitCrate, and I was really disappointed. It's super soft. You look at this, the drape on it, it's amazing. It's beautiful, it's soft, it's really stunning. This one is called Audine Wool's Chill, and I hate this color. I'm not a pastel person. I like vibrant colors. And so I was really disappointed that I got this one, even though this yarn is just, oh, just soft, silky. The drape on it's going to be stunning. But my friend, a dear friend of mine, saw it and was like, oh, please make something for me out of it. And we hadn't decided quite for Christmas. And so I hadn't quite decided. You see the color in that? Hadn't quite decided what I'm going to make her, but at less than $6 a skein, I figured I'd get 2 more just in case whatever she wants requires 1 more. Because I don't know, we do have some wonderful resources now like stashalong.com where you can go find that 1 more skein that you need. But I didn't want to be put in that situation when I can have 2 of these for less than the price that I would end up between buying it plus shipping. Far less. So I figured, you know what, if I have extra, I can do something later. I'm thinking maybe as I start to accumulate too much yarn and maybe some giveaways, or a lot of my yarn goes to my students for maker space activities. But I figured I'd rather have too much than end up needing to search around for 1 more for her project. So I got a couple more of those. It's certainly beautiful, beautiful yarn. This, I already have 4 of these. Oh, I love this yarn. It's the only linen I've ever found that I liked. In fact, this is what made me think I liked linen, and then every other linen I've purchased, I've hated. So this one is amazing. It's 50%, oops, I just dropped one. It's 50% Superwash Merino, 30% linen, 20% silk. And it's fingering weight, 400 yards, hand wash only. And it is so pretty. I love that color. It's one of my favorite colors. I have started so many projects with this yarn. I am not super fond of working with fingering weight yarn, to be honest. This is so pretty though that I keep trying, and I try to find, since I had 4, but it wasn't going to, I needed to double up. So instead of having 1,200 yards or 1,600 yards, excuse me, I would only end up with 800. With the doubling up of it, and it just was not enough for any of the projects I wanted for it. So I ended up trying to find other yarns to match with it, and it would look okay, but it didn't look as nice as the original. And I was like, I don't want to waste this because it's so beautiful. So I got enough that I'll be able to double up and do one of the projects that I had in mind for it. So I'm excited, and I don't have to try to find something that matches it, that it's not as nice quality. So I'm excited to have that. Now, I got 5 of these. I swore I wasn't going to do it. I was like, no, I'm not buying any more of this yarn. Absolutely not. I've spent too much money on yarn, and guess what? I bought some more of it. I love the project I made with it. It's probably part of the problem is this yarn is a little too warm for this climate. Like a lot of these other things, like the Vitalana Oasis, they're thin because you do need some extra. I think it gets down to, you know, the 30s, usually like 32. 25 is a pretty rare evening, but 32 is the evening low around here during winter. And you need a little bit of extra something, but not that much extra something to keep you warm. So, and you need stuff in the office because they always, of course, make it too cold. So I couldn't help it. I'm not usually a fan of busy yarn, but I love this yarn so much. I love working with it. It's such a joy to work with that I got it anyway. So Uru yarn, electric, and again, less than $6 a skein. I can't complain. The color's wired. It's 40% Hukaya alpaca, 30% wool, 30% Suri alpaca, and it's worsted weight, 150 yards. It is hand washed gently and stunning. Really very pleasant to work with. If you can handle the colors, I think I have my project I made with it right here. This is the hat. Oh my goodness. It's so you can see it's super busy. So if you're not fond of super busy, don't go with this yarn. But I love it. I really do. And it's so squishy and soft. I couldn't help myself. It happens, right? All right. And now this is a sock yarn. I don't necessarily love the fingering weight. I do like a lot of things that I make with sock yarn. So this is a lovely sock yarn. Again, one of my favorite colors. Love my blues and teals. And I just love the color. I mean, it must be hand dyed. It's just the different shades. I think this is going to be stunning. I might do a knit project instead of a crochet with one just to show the blending of the colors a little bit better. I think that knitting showcases that a little nicer. So we'll decide. I'll decide when I find the project for it. I actually think I am going to do an expression fiber arts with this and a few other colors that I just purchased. Just one of the skeins. This is Mirage Sock by Vitalana. It's the colors Amargosa. It's 50% Superwash Merino, 35% bamboo, and 15% nylon. It's fingering weight. Oh, I'm sorry, I thought it was 2 weight. Excuse me. Fingering weight, 400 yards. And so machine wash gentle, lay flat to dry. If I do something with it, I suspect, I don't know, I don't like doubling up that. It's a little bit thicker than my other fingering weight. That is disappointing. I should have looked more closely at that, because doubling it up, I would usually buy 4, not 3, so that I can have at least 800 yards. Well, I'll have to figure out what I want to do with that. In the meantime, it's gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. All right, now these are 2 yarns I already have. I am actually in the middle of a project using this yarn. I love the yarn. I had it in a beautiful teal blue. Where's my teal blue one? I don't know where it is right now. It's a gorgeous yarn. Oh my goodness, this is Audine Wool Sleek. It is 55% fine merino wool, 30% baby alpaca, 15% mulberry silk, 220 yards. It's worsted weight, and this color is Bliss. Not super fond of this. It's a little too neon for me. It's a little traffic cone, but I started making a sort of cardigan shirt thing with it. And I made a scarf with it as well. I have it put away, unfortunately. It's such a nice yarn. It's silky feeling. I assume that silk is probably part of what it makes it have the sheen that it has. It's gorgeous and a dream to work with. So I wanted more of it, even if it had to be in a color I didn't like. And I'm probably about 3/4 done with the shirt thing I'm making with it. And I loved it so much. I was like, you know what? I'm going to have a little extra from that other thing. And I'm just going to have to find something else to do with this because I love it so much. I want more. I already have some of the same yarn. Where is this made? Oh, it doesn't say where it's made, just exclusively. I already have some more of this, but I loved working that with the orange so much. I got more of this so that I could do something. I might do a full, probably another sort of little cardigan with this. And then whatever I have extra, I might do some color play with the orange and green. I saw a sample, I think on Facebook, of someone who took this and did a little colorway pattern of a cowl. Stunning with these 2 yarns. And so I thought, well, I might copy her and make a cute cowl with the 2 colors, but I definitely want to make something that's going to be a garment related, something that's going to be against my body, because this is so gorgeous and so soft and so squishy. This is definitely something you're going to want to wear garment wise with this. And that is, oh no, my bad. That is not all. I also have Audine Wool's Chill. I thought this yarn was really pretty. It's not the color I expected, to be completely honest. My school colors have burgundy, and they kind of described it like it was burgundy, and I disagree. This color is Beauty is Everywhere, and I would call it more of a purplish than a burgundy, very much so. We'll see. I haven't actually looked at this one in the sun, but it's almost like a blackish purplish kind of color. I love it. It's a very interesting. It's definitely different, and I think it's going to make a beautiful garment. I do like things that obviously I like bright, but I do like more muted, darker colors as well. And this is very interesting. I think it's pretty. It's not what I expected, which is what happens. And one of the reasons why I actually like to share my yarn with you, so that you can see if you were expecting burgundy and you wanted a burgundy garment, you'd be super disappointed, because we have many different shades of burgundy, because there's so many shades of burgundy, to be honest. And that is none of them that I've ever seen. So I'd say this is a purplish, but it's such a gorgeous, deep purple that I like it. I like depth of color a lot. So let's see. This is Beauty is Everywhere. It's Asuri alpaca, 90% and 10% cashmere. So as you can probably guess, this is very soft. It's very soft, and it has, see how it lays like that? It's gonna have a nice drape. This is very pretty. It does not feel like a wool that's gonna bug me. Every once in a while I find wools that bug me. I have one right back here. I made a garment with it, and it's now going to be a Christmas gift because it's beautiful, but it just has that special something. This one has an 80% wool, 10% silk, 10% mohair. I've had other mohair things, but maybe it's the mohair. I don't know what it is, but something in here absolutely makes my skin go on fire. This, no, I could just cuddle up with this all day long, except even though it's kind of cuddly, it's not squishy. It's not squishy at all. It is very much soft and sleek, and it's gonna have beautiful drape. So if you're tempted, I assume these will all come back in and on sale soon. This is really very pretty. I can't wait to make something out of this. Definitely garment. And I have one more thing, I'm almost done. Whoops, I almost fell out of the thing. This one is the Mother's Day project. It was, I mean, at that price, I couldn't bypass it. And I don't have anything in my collection of yarn that's anything like this. I have some similar yarn, but it's in acrylic. And I don't know. It's really pretty. I got it from Hobby Lobby. And it's pretty, but every time I start to use it, I just don't like it. I don't like anything I've tried to put it in. It's a fingering weight that I got from Hobby Lobby, so I don't like working with fingering weight. So I've actually tried matching it with my Vitalana Oasis, or that's not Oasis, Oasis is the color. My other fingering weight, that beautiful light teal, sort of a turquoise color. And it just never looks good. Everything I've added it to in fingering weights, it just doesn't look good. So, and it doesn't feel good to me. So this one is 100% superwash blue-faced Leicester wool. It's 245 yards and 100 grams. It's by Casual Fashion Queen. And that's all I have for that. But it looks really pretty. It's different, and I think it's going to be just gorgeous. And you can see that there's, of course, variation like any hand-dyed yarn. But I think that's going to be really pretty and interesting. It came with some little stitch markers with little roses on them. Oh, it's DK weight. It's the Candy Bouquet colorway. And it comes with a couple of patterns on it of shawls. So I think that'll be really pretty. So that is my last KnitCrate item. Oh, it also came with these little pins. I already have a lot of pins, but I can use them in my sewing area. Although I haven't sewed in forever. I don't know. I go through stages. I was sewing like a crazy person for a while. Actually, I think pre-COVID, I was sewing a lot. Then during COVID, I started crocheting and knitting, and then my knitting went away, and then I was only crocheting, and now I'm only knitting. So you just never know what's gonna happen with me and where I'm gonna go with what I'm doing. But love this yarn. It's so nice. I hope you have enjoyed all of this beautiful yarn from KnitCrate. And if you were thinking about getting any of them, that you are able to go out there and get what it is you want. Hopefully they go back to the moving sale, since they ended the moving sale earlier. I looked on the website and I didn't see that they've done that yet, but I hope they do, so that you can get yarn for so much cheaper. Less than $6 a skein is amazing. But then I did get that because I bought so much, to be fair. But even still, 8 or 10 compared to the price that they have originally is a good deal. All right. Thank you so much and have a great day. See you soon.